Hi everybody, welcome back to Krogarth Total Annihilation replays, and we've got one today of the Cold Place. But before I get started and introduce the players, I'm going to introduce my co-caster who's with me today, and it's DCO Knobgobbler.
Hey, what's up, everybody?
So today's game, we've got N Saint in the top left, and BTU Jorne in the top right. Both playing ARM, both very good players. I don't know all the history behind this game, but I know that Saint is considered to be a very good macro player at the time. So this is the Cold Place if you're not familiar with it. It's pretty popular map from OTA. All these rocks are not reclaimable, by the way. It's just a bunch of bumps. It looks like we're getting a 2-mech start here from N Saint. And Jorne is going vehicle, quick.
Yep, 3 mechs for Jorne.
Yeah. The wind here is pretty good, but he's probably going to drop a few more winds right when the lab's done.
Right.
Got a vehicle also from Saint. And that's pretty standard for OTA. It's pretty rare to see a K-bot start.
We see an early metal maker for Saint. He went some extra windmills into a metal maker before his vehicle left.
Yeah.
He's turned on while he's building it.
Yeah. So they're probably, they're pretty even in metal because of that. Even though Jorne has one more mechs. Got a bunch of Jeffies.
See if Jorne gets out something to defend here. He's got a construction vehicle. Might be taking some damage early. Does Jeffy's get here in time?
Yeah, Jeffies are pretty good.
See if he throws up a quick missile tower here. I think he needs it.
I think he does too, but we'll see.
I think it's a little odd to throw up the radar really quick, but not have anything to cover it necessarily.
Yeah, because you know he sees them coming in, so he already knows that they're here. Yeah.
He sees the pain coming. He doesn't have it in.
Oh, there you go. Looks like he's bringing out a Samson.
Good, good.
Gonna try to D-gun.
Yeah, he might get a D-gun, yeah.
Oh, he missed. Gonna lose this Mex.
Now he's getting punished for walking. He's not even powering out
lose the Mexes. That's 2 Mexes.
Yeah.
Lost his Metal Maker. Lost a 3rd Mex.
3 Mexes on a windmill.
It's rough.
Yeah.
So at this point, a lot of people would think that this match is over. But let me tell you, it is far from over.
No, he's definitely behind, but there's a lot of room.
Oh yeah.
There's a lot of play in this game.
Let's go see what Jorne's up to. Going flashes.
It's up to 4, almost 5 mechs now.
Yep, he walked his commander a little bit, it looks like, to build a little bit. Got some flashes coming in. Jeffy's coming back. Let's see if we can get another Mex for his trouble.
Ooh,
Yeah. Sneaky. And I don't know if you've ever played against Jorne Knob, but he's pretty aggressive player. Pretty good.
Yeah, he asks if he hates him. I think he does.
Oh, you hate me? Well, for choosing white. Yeah, I changed the colors for this recording because it's really hard to see white on this map.
Oh, that's a good point. The Jeffies would be white. That is annoying.
Yeah, so it'd be difficult to see.
See a counter Jeffy coming out. He's sick of it. He wants to get some counter damage.
As long as it doesn't run directly into these flash, I don't think that Jorne has anything to stop it.
No, I think it's a good idea. Scout these mechs and see what he's doing.
Yeah. Or Jeffy rushing.
2 flashes coming in from the top. See if he can handle this. Not take any more damage.
If they come straight in, the commander will be able to do it just fine. And he should see him on radar. Although.
Let's get the D-gun.
Oh, nope. He was taking care of something. Got one.
That's a nice D-gun.
That was a good D-gun. Gonna lose another Mex.
not the end of the world. Should be able to reclaim this mech. Oh, well, I kind of would like that flash reclaim corpse. Kind of wish you didn't degun that.
Well, even there was a good chance that Jorne was going to park it on top of this anyways.
Oh, that's a great point. I forgot all about that. In case you guys don't know, if a unit dies on top of a metal spot, it doesn't give a wreck.
Yep. Yeah, take out that radar.
Yeah. Nice damage from that one, Jeffy. Pays off.
He's also got one coming up from the bottom.
Oh, good spot. Might be able to get
Got
that
some
back.
flash damage over here. Oh, all he did was get rid of the metal. Sad. Some very good rating by Jorne. Yeah, see, like what I'm talking about right here. Just
Yep.
parks it on top of the mechs, no metal. Is he gonna lose this
You gonna
con?
get this con?
Oh,
Yeah.
he's trying to reclaim
Oh,
the
he's
Jeffy.
gonna reclaim it.
Nope. Yeah, I think he's gonna
Looks like
lose
he's
this
gonna get
con.
the con. Yeah.
Oof.
Where's that other Jeffy?
He's down here. He's coming up.
Let's check his mexes out. Got a missile tower going down. A little bit of safety from Jorne.
Something else you can do actually, while we're on the subject of not giving your opponents metal, is you can self-D your units if you know that they're gonna die. Once they've done their damage, you can self-D them
Definitely.
and no wreck.
If I have a flash going just strafing mexes, once I kill it off, I'll often self-D it. It's not gonna get to the next one.
Smart, because then they can't just turn that flash back into the mexes it just
Right.
destroyed. Building some MTs. That one was already damaged. They're not that fragile.
And these are tough. Gets that flash by. It's pretty nice.
Yeah, I don't know how much he'll be able to do with it. He might be able to get this max if he brings it in. Jorne's building down, and
Yeah.
Saint is also extending downward. Oh, more
Both
fighting.
players have fairly rateable expansions on the bottom. They're both expanding pretty aggressively.
Yeah, they are. I think that they're both. The funny thing is they're both doing the exact same thing, and so they might not be anticipating that their opponent is doing that.
Right.
Ooh, got some flashes over here.
He's gonna get another net. Oh, no, that's too good. He won that. A windmill.
Yep, he did it again.
Yeah.
He's pretty
Again,
good at
another
that.
extra die of the corpse. He's already saved like 200 metal from his opponent.
Mm-hmm. Dropping a second vehicle lab. Oh, and Jorne's already on 2.
Income-wise, looks like Saint is actually... They're about even. They're about dead even.
Yeah, Saint is reclaiming, I think, right now. Somewhere. I think he did. But yeah, you're right. They're pretty even right now.
Same energy as well. They've got about the same metal invested into their energy reserves. Got some
Yeah.
missile towers coming up on the top.
Yeah,
They
that's
have
quite a
raid
few.
coming down as well.
That's quite a few missile towers.
Yeah.
And this is a flat enough map that can do a lot of work.
You're going to see some flashes potentially raiding up the top as flashes are raiding on the bottom as well.
Oh, you're saying right here and here?
Yeah. Oh no, I meant to do a couple flashes on the bottom side. They're about to go down.
Oh, I see. Yeah, down here.
Yeah. See what those do. It might be defensive, John. It might be defensive on and on spot.
It looks like they're creating kind of a no man's land right here.
Yeah, the missile towers are creating a natural no man's land, you're right. Ooh, I don't think he sees those 3 flashes up top. They could be deadly.
Yeah, not yet.
Oh, he might though. Those flashes are going in an odd direction if he doesn't know
Oh,
they're
yeah.
there.
Yeah, he's probably seasoned with this radar, but it looks like...
Needs to turn around or else he's
Yeah.
going to get ran by.
There we go. They just went through each other. That's good.
Perfect. Yeah.
Oh, nice D-gun.
Yeah, good stuff.
Oh, we got some flash down here.
Like those MPs might be just in time.
Yeah.
The flashes are about to get green as well.
Oh, looks like somebody sped it up. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
It goes back to normal. Oh, he's fighting over here too.
Get him back.
Yeah, he's gonna lose his con, most likely. Oh.
Metal-wise, they're about the same. They're the same people that had quite heavily in energy. It's like he's putting down energy while Jorne is not necessarily.
Yeah. Yeah, he's building quite a few wins over here. Jorne, I think that this is all his energy. Yeah.
I don't think that's necessarily bad. I don't think you need to start a wind farm for a little while.
That's true. That's true. I also don't think it was super common at this time to do the whole big wind farm thing.
True. When was this game played?
Oh, let me think. I can't remember. I know it's more than 10 years ago. I can say that.
Okay. Okay, sure.
It's an older game.
Yeah, this is OTA.
I'll put in the description what time this game was once I figure that out.
Big flash group moving in on the bottom and on the top. Now the top isn't going to do much. That's
yeah.
a pretty good claim, I think.
Yeah, the MTs will eat these up.
Yeah. So we're going to have to see the bottom group of flashes do something. We have quite a few for purple.
Yeah, this is a bigger group right here too. It looks like he snuck a couple around.
Ooh, nice move. Make it flash. He's going to hit these missile towers right before they get up, but I think with 4 missile towers, 4 flashes, I think he can hold this if he pushed.
Yeah. Yeah, he's definitely got enough to hold this.
Are there underwater mexes on this map?
There are not.
No, okay.
But the reason that the water here is actually still important is because you can still, like, let's say you get a Millennium, for example, in the water here.
Oh, yeah.
It can hit, like, everything. If it gets to that point.
I can see that, yeah. If you have the sides cleared off, you have a hive in the middle.
And just because, like, hives and Colossus give you a ton of energy. You can use the sea.
If it gets to the ultra late game where air is important, I have to imagine owning the middle would make it a lot easier to use your air units.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
A lot of flashes coming in just north.
Yeah, this is a big force. Doesn't look like Saint is really prepared for it.
These flashes perfectly buffer for these missile towers. We might be able to get an efficient trade.
Yeah, this is like it's like 4 times the number of flashes though, and they're still coming. He's got 4 flashes versus like 20.
Yeah.
Backed up by a few missile towers.
I'd like to see him hide this con at the bottom. Once the battle's over, just start reclaiming it.
Doesn't look like that Jorne got vision of it. So, well these...
Looks right on X. No. These flashes rolling through, taking out the missile towers, taking out a con vehicle, flashes, 3 mechs.
Yeah. Saint is trying to respond here. It's just a big force. Oh no.
Ooh, needed to buffer for that missile tower a little bit. He's doing a good job here. Be a good fight. con vehicle coming here is not what you want to see.
Yeah, I'm sure he had it rallied down there. Yeah, he's got another
Sure.
one too.
Yeah, that was made before this battle even happened.
But he does have 2 cons down here still that weren't seen.
Yep, that's great stuff. If he could start reclaiming and I actually like that he's just subtly building missile towers under this.
Yeah.
Because he's not going to get all the way up the left side. He's just going to clear out this expansion. So if he could just start building below without him expecting it, he could refill this.
Yeah, it's a devastating attack.
This is yeah. If he gets on these windmills, like I'm expecting the ball of flashes to come down and clear this, but it's taking a while.
Yeah. He's got some Samsons too.
Yeah. So Samson's
Oh, and
probably
the
gonna help
Guardian.
out.
The Guardian's starting to take out these MTs.
Yeah, he's losing on both sides.
Very good unit control from Jorne.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, it looks like that's getting cleaned up. Let's
We see
see
Jorne
these
reclaiming this battle.
Yeah,
Very good.
Jorne's already reclaiming down here. Looks like he discovered this. He's gonna lose a con probably. Yeah. He's got another wave coming in. Gonna clean this out.
Yeah, he's just not able to get up the critical mass of missile powers he needs to efficiently trade these flashes. He's getting old when he has 3.
Yeah, you're right. It's on 4 almost.
4.
Vehicle plants now. And Saint is on, looks like 3. Yeah. But Saint is kind of doing the wind farm thing you were talking about earlier.
Yeah, he's got, what is that, 6 or 7 battle makers? That's probably a third of his income right there.
Yeah.
Needs to take that juicy mechs up there in the top. I think he needs to expand to his. Are there mechs in his top left?
No, that's the thing about this map. Yeah, so all the corners are pretty much just empty.
Okay. Yeah, they're fairly barren.
So you have to come close to the sea in order to get the mexes, and that's another reason I was saying the sea can be useful, because like all of these mexes right here, boom.
Yeah, definitely.
Here, all these ones on the edge can.
Yeah, they're speed rateable actually.
I think so. If
If
not a Crusader, yeah.
Yeah. It's like one flash purple, it's like an okay trade. If you could conserve his critical mass of flashes here and keep trading, this could be good. Start reclaiming this. Start getting control over this bottom again.
Yeah. He needs to reclaim because Jorne got all of that reclaim from the last battle.
Yeah.
It's a lot of flashes.
And I'd like to see him put up some sort of static defense, because he's just going to have, if you're trying to fight flash versus flash and your opponent just reclaimed your flashes, he's just going to have more.
Yep.
So you could trade efficiently with some sort of non-flash unit, like a laser tower or missile towers.
Yeah.
He's been trying to put up missile towers, to be fair, but
yeah.
he's trying again. He's doing what he has to.
I think that's why he's bringing in the Samsons as well.
That's smart. I can see that, yeah.
Yeah.
Not correct. Wow, a lot of Samsons.
Because that way he can kind of... Yeah, he can kind of like kite backwards, and the Samsons will keep doing damage.
Yeah. Can't lose flash.
Still got... Yeah, he's probably still got like double the number of flashes though that Saint's got. But that's a good number of Samsons though.
Now, if Saint takes this as, if he smells this as a moment of opportunity and weakness, low flash numbers, he's not going to lose Samsons. It'd be a big mistake.
Yeah.
You can just chase the flashes with the Samsons a little bit.
Yeah, you're right.
You keep doing this dance where when they turn around to chase you, you turn around, and when they start to leave, you follow them.
Alright, we're good.
Samsons are trailing these flashes.
Yep, just use the flashes for sight, and
Looks like about 15 Samsons, 10 flashes to about 25 flashes.
yeah. Oh no. See, and right as they got on the other side of that wreck too, it's going to be rough for him to try to run through it. I think that's why he's just going down.
Yeah, he needs to get out of this wreck field. This wreck field is flash heaven.
Yeah. Oh, it looks like Saint went C.
Ooh, I like that.
Need to turn on sonar.
I see his little
Yeah.
commander
Yeah.
jetpack thing in the energy pack. Let's see. About 10 Samsons remain. About maybe not a great trade for Saint, although we do have a bit of a reclaim field that's starting where his missile powers breach. So if he could keep getting these missile powers up, maybe he could control this reclaim field with the Samsons empty.
Yeah, that would be best case scenario. Right here.
Yeah, he just needs to sit here and just keep hoping he's like flooding flashes in. This is a good trade. It's all open. There's no wrecks.
Yeah, the flashes are kind of coming in one at a time. Looks like he's trying to go around it.
This is actually quite big for Saint. Like this is. Ooh. He's gonna kill this group of front flashes, but this group of flashes coming in from the back. I wonder if they're gonna take out these Samsons. There's just a stream of flashes.
Yeah, it's a lot. And they're still coming.
Oh boy.
Look at him. All the flashes. Up here, he's got this covered with MTs. He's not radar targeting anymore, though, but because he's got this Guardian that could definitely reach that.
Yeah, he doesn't have to worry about getting creeped out with that. He can just take them out with the Guardian.
Yeah. His micro's also occupied, so I get it.
A lot going on. It actually looks quite good for Saint.
So many cons.
I think he needs to put his Samsons and hug the water, because he can't get surrounded by flashes there, and then he could just start claiming this wreck field.
That's true. Looks like Jorne's already started on reclaiming. He's
Very important.
Yeah, he's in it.
That con vehicle right there is paying for multiple flashes every time.
Yeah, yeah, every single wreck. There was a little bit of fighting up here. Looks like Jorne backed off. But now
Yeah, looks like they're testing the waters.
Yeah. Well, that's a lot of cons.
That is a lot of cons, and they're actually, these Samsons could be in a horrendous position. Hard to say what these flashes are going to do, but they might surround.
Hey, there we go. There's some reclaim.
You can see Saint's energy income double in Jorne because of his Metal Maker farm.
Yep. Yeah, he's pretty ahead on the energy. Jorne is advanced though. Advanced vehicle and air.
Oh boy.
He's probably going to use
from every front.
Yeah, he's probably going to use the air cons, I'm guessing, for this.
Now, while he doesn't have air, yeah, that makes a lot of sense, by the way. The air cons for reclaim, I think that's a great idea. But while he's getting air in advance, he doesn't have C. Saint does have C.
Yes. Saint does have C, and Saint is making Colossus.
I like that.
The
I might like to
floating
see him
geos.
reclaim his shipyard.
The basic shipyard?
Yeah.
I think it'd be good to keep around for skeets and
yeah, I think you're right.
Cruisers.
Yeah. You cannot have Jorne have the entire bottom of the map, though. It's just not okay. We see a little Bertha coming up.
A little Bertha, yeah. Yeah, because the OTA mod made the model bigger. Yeah, big Bertha. Yeah.
Baby Bertha.
The baby Bertha, yeah. Yeah, Venom thought that if it's called a Big Bertha, it should, you know, live up to its name.
I think that's a fair assumption
Yeah.
by Venom. Not a huge fan of that move by Jorne. He's trying to slip some flashes by. It's interesting, but I don't think he needed to do it. Ends up giving his opponent about 500 metal.
Yeah, that's true. And it doesn't help that this shoreline here slows down the flashes probably about
Yeah,
50%. He's powering out that Bertha.
you see him making a lot of advanced moves.
Oh yeah. Oh wow, his commander's right up in the front here. He
I
decided
like it.
he wanted that reclaim. He's going to take that reclaim. Yeah.
I like it, man.
That's his reclaim. Nice. Make sure it doesn't get surrounded. He's got plenty of energy for it too. He's
Is
not.
he making metal makers? I don't see
Um,
anything that's making them.
he's got quite a few. He's probably got like 10 right now. 10 metal makers. That's 600 energy. So
I feel like he needs like a couple more.
yeah,
Maybe
he could
2400
definitely
energy.
be making more. You're right, but he's got quite a few.
The Colossus are great, but you do need to, obviously, to convert the energy. Right, it
Oh,
looks
and
like
he's making some water
yeah.
ones as well.
Okay, perfect.
Yep. Don't want to be stalling though because the commander needs plenty of energy.
Yes. Yes, definitely not worth it to stall on energy with metal makers. It turns off all your mexes and everything. Take a look at the bottom side. See if, do we have any people? Okay, it doesn't seem like we're necessarily amassing units. It looks like Saint is ready for another potential push down here. He has units, but Jorne, he's putting up some MPs. He's actually, you saw him retreating his flashes.
Yeah, he backed off a bit. I think he's focusing on the Big Bertha right now. He's even reclaiming this advanced vehicle factory.
That makes a lot of sense. I'd like to see him put up maybe more missile towers on the shore, or maybe use a peeper to scout, because I don't know if he knows that his opponent has a shipyard.
Yeah, I don't think he does. I'm pretty sure he has no idea that Saint is in the water. He may have assumed that it's a possibility, but
Right.
he doesn't know.
Yeah, the confirmation on that would be good.
Yeah.
Because
Oh, he's
I
got
think the
peepers out
biggest
now.
good. Because I think the biggest worry for your Big Bertha would be coming from the sea then.
Yep, there we go. Now he knows he's got to see. If he was, yeah, he was watching that. I think he's scouting targets for his Big Bertha because it's coming up now.
You see Dragon's Teeth cons behind the vehicle labs, things you had to do back in the day.
Yep, because otherwise they like freaking go in circles every single time. You had to trap him here. Indentured servants. He's also advanced. Doesn't look like he's using it yet. A little bit of a skirmish going on down here.
Has he reclaimed his mexes down here? Looks like he hasn't taken the mexes yet. He's starting to reclaim, and he put up a vehicle lab. Looks like he wanted to like take some control of this area before he put his mexes up. He got one.
Yeah,
I
yeah, I
like
think
that.
you're right. It looks like Saint is making a little bit more metal than Jorne is now.
Yeah, the metal makers and the Colossus are coming in big. We see he's spending. It looks like more of a fraction of his economy, more of a percentage of his economy on increasing it, whereas
Yeah.
Jorne is making big Berthas and flashes. And
It looks like they paused for a second.
see that first big Bertha is done. He might be not shooting it to save up to have multiple before he starts firing. Oh no, here it comes.
Oh, it's coming.
Probably targeting an advanced shipyard if he sees it.
I don't think he saw the shipyard. I think he just saw the
I don't
one
think so.
con, but he's definitely going to start taking out these vehicle plants. Oh, maybe. Or MTs. Yeah.
Well, much.
making a
See
push.
how this goes. I mean, to be fair, missile towers are a lot lighter on the top than the bottom.
Yeah. Moving in. That's a lot of flashes.
And his commander isn't in his main, it's on the bottom.
He does know that, yeah.
Yeah.
And he's Saint's doing a little push down here as well.
That's a good counter pressure.
Yeah.
I think that's good identification because if the commander's here, I think this would be a foolhardy move.
Yeah. Yeah, the fact that he has that knowledge that the commander's at the bottom side means that this is pretty safe for these flashes once they get past the missile towers. Yeah.
And he doesn't even strafe past the missile towers, he just runs into them and clears the entire field out.
Oh, yeah. Yep, and now he's got vision of all of these labs.
Despite Saint's quite better economy, he needs to spend it on units right now, or else he's going to lose it.
Oh, he did reclaim that shipyard like you suggested.
Oh, I guess he has enough confidence. I'd like him to force it up.
Oh, that's one down. Still a lot of flashes.
Stingers are putting in work. Or not stingers, the sea missile towers. Let's go with them.
Yeah, the core variant is called the Stinger.
Okay.
Yeah, these are just Defender NS, whatever the NS means.
So let's see. You lost a lab. You got 2 labs.
And all this.
Yeah, 2 labs, bunch of missile towers, a couple mechs, windmills.
Oh, 3 labs actually. This was a lab as well.
Oh,
1,
yeah.
2, 3. And it looks like he's got this targeted with his big Bertha. Yep, there it goes.
Oh. This is where it gets tough because, you have a lot of income. You have a lot of metal that just came into your side of the map. You could reclaim his flashes and your labs and start going again, but there's just so much to do.
Yeah.
And there's so many things to get going, and you don't have any production.
Yep.
Pushing it.
He's going even more into the eco. This man is determined to just outbuild his opponent. He did clear out all this little extension down here too.
That's a great point. He actually took out the entire bottom right expansion, so
it's a decent counterattack.
Yeah, absolutely. I would say that's almost necessary, because if he had that income, if Jorne had the income that he just took out right now, he would just be raiding him with so many more flashes.
You're right.
He would never be able to get back into this. But now he bought himself quite a bit of time. And those flashes actually just driving past the Samson.
Yeah, just ignoring them. Just, nope. Can't be bothered.
Might be a good idea.
Oh, he might discover where the big Bertha's at now, though.
Yeah. Getting these wins is pretty big, too. Jorne is energy light.
Got a scout here from Jorne. He's probably looking for the commander so that he can target with his BB.
I'd like to see him putting some sea defenders on the bottom shore. Help a little bit.
Yeah, I think he was looking for the commander. He didn't find it, though, because he knew the commander was down there earlier.
Right.
Commander moved up here.
Yeah, looks like he built another lab.
Oh.
Still more Samsons coming out.
Yeah, I think Samsons are pretty good here.
I think they're good to defend. I think he should be defending.
Yeah, it looks... Yeah, he's reclaiming all them MTs.
Aggressive reclaim.
Yeah.
That's great stuff by Jorne.
Boom. Nothing. Oh, here's a clash.
Ooh,
Flash versus Samson. This is...
go pretty well for Jorne, I think.
Yeah, I think that Flashes win in this situation.
Yeah. Especially with those missile power support.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, he cut through that. See if he finds this vehicle plant that just finished. So I don't know if you've noticed, but the turn radius of the Flash's weapon is really slow in OTA compared to Pro TA.
Now that you say it, I have.
If you watch how slowly they turn, yeah.
Yeah.
And it makes a difference.
Oh, definitely. They end up missing quite a lot when they're turning, but they're driving past them and they have to keep turning.
Yep.
Let's
Ouch.
get this lab going. Need to start reclaiming. A lot of juicy stuff down here. Like, need to make a flash out of that lab, my friend.
Yeah. What's going on up here?
Absolute domination of the sea.
Yeah. He's getting conquerors out. He's building another shipyard.
Kind of funny.
Probably gonna start building, I'm guessing, crusaders and maybe skeets.
What's happening on the top?
Top side.
Just a bit of missile tower fighting.
Yeah, missile tower creep. That's funny.
Fighting over territory here.
Yeah, the reclaim. Something died. I like these MTs in the sea as well, especially if you like lined up the shores, because these flashes can't touch these. Like they can touch the two on the very edge, but these ones, you know, like if they get anywhere near the water, they're just gonna take damage.
Yeah, I like CMTs quite a bit.
We got some scouting. Found all his wind. I think he's looking for his commander.
I think so. See a second Moho metal making going up, which is good. They're much more efficient than regular metal making.
Oh yeah. It's like Jorne's struggling to spend all of his metal because he's reclaiming so much.
Right. And if we see, I believe Jorne's income is only 29, while Saints is 66.
Yeah. Yeah, Saints making a lot more metal right now. Yeah. Oh wow. That Conqueror just took a big Bertha shot. Right as it finished. Get some more raiding up here with the flashes.
This could be big. I think Saint needs to not neglect the land too much. Like, he has absolute domination of the sea, and it's keeping him in this, but you know, there's still a lot of valuable mexes and reclaim on the land.
Yeah, I think you're right. And he's doing a pretty good job down here, though, at keeping Jorne from getting too far.
He absolutely is. And is he? Are those 3 normal aircraft plants that I see?
Yes. 3 aircraft. He's probably going to build bombers.
Right. Yeah, for the big Berthas. That makes sense.
Still on 4 labs. Oh, here we go. He's bringing up a couple more.
We have some missile towers. Finally, we're able to come up on the top here, so eventually we'll keep that out. I think these flash raids are over. So they should at least end because they're not getting anything.
Yeah, they're not getting very much anymore. You're right. You know, now that I think about it, I think this game is older than I thought because it doesn't look like either of them are using the hook at all.
Mm-hmm.
Which means this game is like really early 2000s or like late 90s. Or they disabled it, because I know at this time some players would disable the TA hook, which is something that you can do.
Gentleman's agreement, not use it.
No, like it's actually like a code you can type in before the game and it will disable it.
Oh, okay. Exact opposite.
Yeah, that's what I meant, yeah. Crusader. Yeah, he's got a couple Crusaders now. What's this? He got some skeets. I think that Conqueror is going to take out the Crusader. Oof, or the Big Bertha will. Oh. Wait.
No wreck either.
Oh, this Big Bertha. Oh, he's got 2 Big Berthas. Nice.
Can we see the kills on those Big Berthas?
Um, if I knew the code to see the players, it's like,
No, I think you could just double click on their name.
oh, not in this version.
Oh, not in this.
This is
Okay.
the old version.
That will be a mystery.
Yeah, nope. I don't remember how to do it.
Let's
Yeah,
see.
on this
Well, we got some
version.
flashes coming up here. Where did those
Yeah,
come
quite a
from? We have a
few.
raid coming up at the bottom. Looks like
Oh, it doesn't
Jorne
look.
actually is losing complete control of the bottom.
Saint does not have shoot all on. Yeah,
Got some
Saint got
flashes.
tired of playing defense the whole time, so he's finally doing some damage.
Yeah, that counterattack with the Samsons cleared that bottom chunk, and he just hasn't rebuilt it or re-extended since. Saint, honestly, I would say Saint is in absolutely complete control of this game. I mean, he has huge economy. He has more of the map now, and actually, Jordan doesn't even really have a counter pressure. Like, he doesn't have a lot of units or something.
Yeah.
All he has is DBs, really. So he needs to find that commander. You were right. He needs to try to get some DB shots or something big here. Maybe take out these Colossus.
Yeah. And I think that's what he's been looking for a very long time, but I'm not even sure where Saint moved his commander to now. He's building the bombers.
Nice. Yeah, I think it would be smart to fly a couple keepers over the middle and shift click up all the Colossus.
So the view
Might work.
thing is working. I'm just not sure whose view I'm looking at right now.
A bit of a yellow Big Bertha. Not sure where that is. Maddie trying to get both of us to play.
Yeah.
So now Jorn is in quite the pickle. We see him starting a fusion, but that's going to be like 5 minutes before it comes up. 10 minutes.
Yeah, it's gonna be a second with just one advanced construction unit, and he's out of metal right now.
Yeah.
Oh, he's
Don't
trying to
see
bomb
bombers
this
with it.
Bertha. Got it.
That's,
Just barely. He had just enough bombers for that.
although he leaves the wreck, might actually be good for Jorn.
True, because he can turn that into his fusion if he wanted to. Yeah, he still doesn't have shoot all on.
That's a big, an unfortunate mistake.
He's firing at them one at a time. It looks like he turned it on. Some more flash attacks from Saint.
Some counter pressure. Looks like Jorn is sick of this pushing down the bottom, but I think Saint probably has enough down there, and I think he actually needs to flash into the main.
Yeah. Yeah, I think you're right.
The Rocco's coming.
Oh, there we go.
Oh,
26 kills. On this one. I wish I'd gotten it before this one. But
sure. Quite a good Big Bertha.
a 28. Every shot's doing something.
Man, it feels bad in this position. When you have some Big Berthas, you were ahead early, and you're taking out their stuff one by one, but they're just making things 2 by 2.
Yeah. It looks like Saints macro game though is paying off.
Absolutely.
There's his commander. See, I'd be a little more
Yeah. At this point, I think I would
concerned.
be cautious. Like commander, I think you have to identify that you're really in the lead, and you start building some missile towers, like a little windmill house for your commander.
Yeah, cloak him and put him somewhere underwater. Like probably is the safest place,
Yeah, you're right.
especially because of his control on the sea.
You see these flashes just continuously hugging the shores and going slow as shit.
Oh, yep. Yeah,
The
the
missile towers
pathing,
are
I
going.
know. It's because technically, okay, from like point A to point
Yeah,
B,
it's the shortest line, ignoring
I
movement speed.
exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
They just they're stupid. Yeah, look at. I mean,
Look,
technically, when they're in the water, like here, they don't really get hit by missiles.
oh,
But
interesting.
like that, when he's like that, see how a lot of them missed.
Yeah,
But
but they keep coming up.
GG, Jorne calls the GG.
Wow, a
I
great
mean,
game.
yeah, he's pretty hard on defense right now. So I definitely. Oh, Saint says, don't quit.
Saint wants to relish this
He,
position he has.
yeah,
He knows it's over, but that's why he wants to keep playing.
yeah. I
A
mean,
tough position for Jorn. He gets ahead early. He has some good raids. He gets up a BB, and he just doesn't. He doesn't pressure. I don't know exactly what it was, but it feels like he needed to pressure harder because if if Saint was putting this much of his economy into energy and metal makers, he had to be kind of vulnerable.
yeah, and I think that there were probably a few key points when he was vulnerable that Jordan just didn't maybe see at the time.
Right? He didn't fail to realize what his opponent was doing. Maybe.
Yeah, but he still did very well.
Oh, he did great. I mean, it's hard to know. You don't see the back. We have perfect vision. It's hard to know your opponent's making wins in metal makers, and it's
Yeah,
just pumping up flashes of
Saint,
his own.
you hate me, don't you?
Little throwback to the beginning of the game when Jorn said that.
Yeah, yeah. I've lost connection to the game. Well, GG. There we go. That's OTA, the cold place. Jorn versus Saint. Uh, Saint made quite a bit more metal than Jorn, and I think that was the difference was his macro. But the aggression from Jorn was really, really top play.
Definitely.
But all right, if you have not already, folks, please like and subscribe and leave a comment. And if you liked having Knob as a co-caster, then let me know, and maybe we'll have him back sometime.
Hope you guys enjoyed.
All right, see you guys.